We are joined in the studio by Jackie and Wendy. We've been talking about the Young Carers project run by Crossroads Care, which is supporting those people aged between 5 and 18 here in the Isle of Man who do wonderful, wonderful things to support people close to them who may be struggling, I guess, Jackie, with any sort of illness, any sort of condition.
Yes, I mean, it can be for any reason. It can be because of addiction, it can be because of a disability, it can be because of an illness. It doesn't matter. It matters that it matters to the young person, and it matters that it matters to the family how that young person is being treated. So for us, this is why there are so many hidden young carers, because they're not seen. And I think it's a wonderful project. Obviously, I'm the chief exec of the whole of Crossroads, but it actually really gives something back to young people, but those young people are our future, so it gives back to us. And we also have a lot of young carers that are now in their 20s and 30s that actually now work for us. So it's kind of gone full circle, and that makes us as an organisation very proud.
And it's also must be brilliant for people who are caring to have people supporting them who genuinely have a sense of what they're going through.
Oh, absolutely. And we also employ a lot of carers. So we do have a lot of carers that actually work for us. We have over 100 volunteers, we have over 100 members of staff, and it's like one big community. So it's really about having that understanding and that empathy.
And Wendy, we've been finding out a little bit about Old Mutual, who's very much in the early days of a 3-year partnership. What has happened so far?
So when we launched the partnership earlier this year, we donated just over £15,500 to Crossroads Care, and that's helped Jackie and the team look at recruiting a young carers support worker to at least take some of the carers off the waiting list that they've had on the list for quite some time. So that was a great initiative really, and a great opportunity for us to really get this off the ground running. So we didn't have to wait a long time. We were able to just hand over the money, and Jack and them were able to use that straight away. So actually seeing it being used in a tangible way that can make a difference there and then was quite rewarding.
It really must be, and a great example of how businesses on the Isle of Man really do give back.
Absolutely. We've set ourselves a target to raise 60,000 over the next 3 years, and that money will go towards the ongoing support for Young Carers Support Worker for the charity. It will go towards a Young Carers Festival that we're looking to put together with the charity for June, July this year, and other initiatives going forward. So we've actually set ourselves working with the charity, set ourselves some tangible deliverables. So we're raising money for a purpose and for a reason.
And Jackie, wonderful that you could take some of the people on the waiting list off there and actually give them some practical support. How many people have you got on that waiting list?
Oh, my life, over 100.
Really?
Yeah.
And that must be really hard, I guess, knowing that they're there and there's not a great deal at any point in time you can do with them.
It is. I mean, it's all down to finances, as you can imagine. We have over 500 families on our books. So, and we have to carve up funding accordingly. It is really tricky. So this is quite exciting. It's really nice for those young people as well to think that, Old Mutual and the guys that work there want to, be part of them. I think that's just really exciting. I think that's kindness. It's a lovely, it has a really good feel good factor. And Sammy Green is she heads up the Young Carers team, and she's so excited by it all. Yeah.
And if anyone is listening and they know of a young carer, perhaps they are in a caring role themselves, and they think, do you know what, I'd love to reach out and find somebody who can give me some support in some way. How can they do that?
Is just contact us. It's really easy. We have a website, www.crossroadsiom.org. It's ever so easy to find us. In fact, if you whack Crossroads Care in, it comes up as the first thing. So just do that.
And I know what those W stand for now, Christy.
She does. She learned yesterday.
Yes, I did.
She didn't know until yesterday. You mentioned the fundraising is obviously going to continue, and when you made reference there to a festival, tell us about this festival.
Well, the festival. In fact, Alex Brindley's just walked into the room, and Alex has been part of festivals in the past. It's really exciting because it just means we're going to do it for the young people on the island because we've got so many young carers now, and it's a couple of days where we run a festival. There's music, there's fun, there's activities. They get fed well. They go to bed late. They do everything that is fun and what you'd expect from a festival of young people. Lots
Wonderful.
of adults chasing people into bed, I think.
Right to you then.
As you do, yes.
Didn't know it was that kind of festival, Jackie. Right. Okay. Anyway, we'll probably leave it there.